Hello, hi, my name is Angelica Violet and welcome to my channel if you're new here. If not, welcome back. I wanted to do another spring outfits video, but this one I was going to make a little bit more edgy, a little bit more whimsy goth for my witches out there. I just filmed another spring outfits video, but that was a little bit more like hippie boho, and I tried to explain more of my thought process through styling certain pieces together, so I think I'm gonna try that again with this video as well. So hopefully you guys find this educational content useful or something. So let's get into this first fit. So for all these outfits, I wanted them to feel very effortless but still very stylish. And one thing I think is very stylish that I see a lot of people do is that they'll wear a dress and then tie like a t-shirt up, so then it looks like they're wearing like a t-shirt with a dress. My friend Tammy over at the House of Gentry like always does this and she looks phenomenal every time she does it. I love this kind of like swampy teal olive green dress. I got this from a like vintage reseller. Her name's Sam. The colors in this dress just match so perfectly with this part of the Smashing Pumpkins band tee. So I wanted to style these together. You know, a little color coordination just makes everything look well thought out, even though it's a pretty simple fit. I'm gonna roll up the sleeves so it's a little bit more flattering. I just feel like it looks a little more cutie with the sleeves rolled. I don't know if those are even. I think they are. This is what the t-shirt looks like untied. I'm gonna go with like my natural waistline and tie it up there, so it looks like more of a skirt and a shirt, if that makes any sense. So if you want to, you could totally leave it out in the open, but Tammy, that does this all the time, she always tucks it in. And I do feel like this is cute by itself, but I just feel like it needs something more. So I'm going to add on this belt from the House of Gentry. This gives it a little bit more of a 90's vibe, even though this outfit is already very 90's. And then for shoes, of course, gotta go with my Diarrhea Green Doc Martens. I feel like these would be cute with some crew socks. Is that what it's called when there's like a little bit above the ankle? But I'm too lazy, so I'm gonna no sock it just for this video. So like, this is cute, but I feel like the sock would add like a smidge more nerdiness or like prep to this outfit, and tie in the black, but I'm lazy. I think this outfit is super cute on its own, but since it is spring, like sometimes it's just a little bit chilly. I want to put this on just because it would match the shirt, but I think all the patterns would be absolutely insane. This is a Smashing Pumpkins collab with Huff, the streetwear brand. And I bought this on some random Australian surfer website for like $250. And I've never worn it. It's just like, I mean, you can hear it. Like, it's just like an uncomfortable windbreaker material. This is crazy. Let me just throw on a cardigan. A part of me wants to do green. Is this too much green? Too many different shades of green? Or we could do black. I feel like black looks better. Beautiful. Perfection. Just throwing on this little double layered chain necklace for more whimsical vibes. With the necklace, it is now perfection. I heard someone say that there's a difference between fashion influencers and clothing influencers. And fashion influencers like teach how to style things, while clothing influencers are just like constantly pushing links at people. And I hope I kind of fall more on the fashion influencer side, because when I make these videos, I just wish that you can take bits and bobs from them and kind of like incorporate what I show you as inspiration and make outfits with things that you have in your wardrobe. I mean, I feel like everyone has a maxi dress and a little band tee. We could all just tie a little knot in our t-shirt and do something fun like this. Although I will leave links for everything down below, because every penny does count in a girl's bank account. I just hope that all these effortless boho, whimsy gothic, alternative, edgy, witchy outfits that I show you, you can recreate with things that are already in your wardrobe, or if you don't have them, you can go thrift them and you don't have to spend like $1 million on a bunch of shit that who knows how much you're going to wear. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen this outfit. So if you already have, pretend you didn't. I got this skirt at an estate sale last year, but I never wore it. But I ended up trying it on the other day and it actually fits. In case you're wondering, it's from a brand called Max Studio in a size large. It's 100% nylon, if you know what that means, because I don't. It's just this floral tiered skirt, in my personal opinion, giving 90s, early 2000s. And you can't have 90s grunge without some Alice in Chains. So imagine these two together and it's on my body. So I have the skirt and the t-shirt on, and we can either go two vibes with this. We can go a little bit more alternative with a nice chunky boot, or more casual with a high top Converse. I think in my Instagram video I wore it with the Converse, so I'm gonna wear it with the Converse now. Plus it just makes for like a nice monochromatic black and white look, but there is a smidge of yellow in the thread. Sorry, that was really hard for me to remember what the hell that was called. You could do a Van also, but to me Converse are just more 90s, and a Van is like 2000s. Converse are like Kurt Cobain, and then Vans are Blink-182. I don't know if anyone in Alice in Chains wore Converse. I'm not as well versed in their fashion choices because I've watched countless hours of videos of Kurt Cobain. Not recently, but like when I was 18. So I already cropped this t-shirt. It's originally from FSG, or Feels So Good, but I just feel like it kind of looks a little boxy. So I do the smallest French tuck humanly possible, just to, I don't know, make myself feel better, even though it probably looks exactly the same. And since we're going for a monochromatic look, I threw on my smoky quartz from my business Rebirth Jewelry. Use code YouTube10 to save 10% off. Sorry, your girl has lights to keep on. And then I just have on my little Tui pendant. This is totally an acceptable outfit, but if it is a little bit chilly, you can throw on another layer. And this is a jean jacket I got on clearance at Old Navy like 2 or 3 years ago. I think it's in the 3X. But it's a fun spring outfit. Still 90s soft grunge vibes, but a smidge more feminine because we got on a little floral skirt. What do we think? Yay or nay? I really like this. And that's why I chose to wear it. I just realized most of this video is with graphic tees, but we'll switch it up after this next outfit, okay? Y'all are probably so sick of hearing about the skirt, but we have my Vera Wang olive green tealed skirt. And I decided I was going to wear it with this Witchy woman t-shirt from the House of Gentry. I believe these t-shirts are actually printed in the US. And this harness belt is also from the House of Gentry. I'll probably tuck it in, but I think it's like a fun, feminine, edgy spring look. So let's put this thing on. So I was thinking about putting a necklace on with this, but I kind of want the attention to be on t-shirt and the harness belt. Usually I would pair a black pair of boots with this t-shirt, but I just got these and I haven't worn them that much. So I was thinking that the yellow and the lace would tie in with the shirt, and then the brown leather would kind of tie in with the bronzy hardware in the harness belt. I don't know if you can notice the hardware, but I just thought it was a very nice attention to detail. I kind of hiked up the skirt pretty high just because I'm not sure how I like a gap in between the harness and the t-shirt and the skirt. I would say if you're any bigger than me, you might need a belt extender for the harness. Sorry, my husband's home now and I'm feeling a little bit bashful because he's a normal person and doesn't talk to a camera and post himself on the internet. But as I was saying, I got these belt extenders on Amazon, so you could put one of these in the harnesses to give you a couple extra inches, but I like to suffocate myself and cinch the harness in so I look like I have a skintier waist. But here is what the full outfit is looking like. I feel like the boots and then the harness belt kind of give it a little bit more of a edgier feel, but the t-shirt and the skirt have a feminine vibe. Very whimsy gothic, if I do say so myself. And I saved this outfit for last because it requires me to wear tights. I got this little number at Target about a month ago. If it's still available, I'll link it, but I keep looking on eBay and at thrift stores for these little gingham plaid dresses and I can never find any. And then I'm just gonna pair it with this sheer number that everyone has. I got this from Ragstock, which is a store in Chicago, and tights. Who knows where I bought these? They're probably a couple years old. So I don't know how I feel about this one. I feel like it looks weird, like the skirt and the shirt just like have a different vibe. I don't know, it's not meshing together. Maybe it's a work in progress. Probably hard to see, but I do have tights on. Then I am wearing it with the Sinclair Doc Martens. Like this dress is like super 90s, and then this little sheer moment I just feel like is so like trendy and modern that it doesn't go together. And they both have patterns on them, and then my tattoos are underneath, which makes it look even more chaotic. Maybe if you didn't have tattoos, this shirt would look okay with it. And I also wish the tights were a smidge more sheer, but they're all I got, so I don't know. This outfit might be a flop. Let me know what you think. If you've stuck around till the end, make sure to leave a black heart emoji. Let me know what you think about these outfits. Let me know what you'll be wearing this spring and summer. Is there anything fun and trendy that you've pinned on your Pinterest boards? I would love to know. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like this video. And if you enjoy me, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.